For the past 2 or 3 years, I have represented Unison on the Just Transition Partnership. The Just Transition Partnership was formed by Friends of the Earth and the STUC in 2016. And this was in order to submit evidence to the Environment, Climate Change and Land Reform Committee on the Climate Change Bill. And it was also to report into our representative, or to have our representative on the Just Transition Commission report in the feelings of grassroots movements who had an interest. We believed that the only way to deal with the climate change issue was via just transition. And as we know, just transition means moving to a modern low carbon economy in a way which protects workers' livelihoods. It creates a new industrial base and delivers a fairer Scotland for people to live in. During my 20 years trade union experience as an activist, the green agenda has always been around, and it needs to be treated seriously during the coming years, as things like public services, housing, transport, education, employment, everything is going to depend on how we treat this crisis. We really need it after we come out of this current COVID situation that we're in at the moment, because at the moment we're in a health crisis, we're in an economic crisis, we're in a climate crisis, and after so many years of austerity, we're also in an equality crisis with so much inequality. And I think the sort of crunch in dealing with the whole thing, just from my point of view, is in public ownership. And I think we have to begin with energy and public transport, in that we hear talk all the time about setting up a public energy company. I say, let's take back the ones that we already owned and which are now filling the pockets of shareholders and mainly out with UK companies. And as an employee of one of those companies, I don't say that lightly at this point in time. So that is my background in the situation. I think it's the most important thing as we go forward to a new parliament, that we are seen as being a green parliament. I think for too many years, green issues have been seen as the sort of remit of the Green Party, and other parties have maybe said, well, we don't do that because that's not our thing. Well, it really is our thing, as people have already said in their speeches before now. It's at the heart of what we do.